Okay, we're going to talk about sweet corn today, a crop you can grow here, particularly in a polytunnel or a greenhouse, but you need to start it off inside. So we're using toilet rolls, using an old wine box, and of course our sellotape and scissors. Cut your box in half. This will give you a reasonable height to put it on. We're trying to avoid mess growing on side here. We're going to germinate on top of a radiator, so line it with an old envelope or whatever you've got at hand. Fill it up with your used toilet roll tubes. Now seeds need good firm soil in order to germinate, or good compost, so we're going to have to fill it with a wide neck planter. This will help avoid mess too. So we're taking this plastic bottle, get the wrapper off it, put it into your eco brick, which I'm sure you're all using for your non-recyclable plastic, and then just cut the bottom of this old juice bottle, and careful with your hands, but we want to retain the space. It's useful for a wee scoop, and it's also handy. You can put it under as a 5-inch pot as a wee watering thing too. So here you go. So you see that fits in nicely inside the toilet rolls, and then it's a case of taking the bottom that you cut off and the top and filling the compost and getting it in there. Now I was finding that about 3 scoops, maybe 2.5 scoops, but I was going with like 2 scoops, a wee bit more, tapping it in, and then you could find towards the end, as it was getting compacted, you're finding it was harder going on, but I got it to a really nice level. Now move on to the next one. Might seem like it's taking a long time, but it's giving you a really good texture of soil and proper germination is what it's about. Sweet corn seeds, they're not the cheapest, so you don't want to be wasting any, and I get very good germination with this method. There you go, you can see just how firm that is. It's not dropping out when you move it about. So that's then filled now, and here's our golden bantam. Golden bantam, it only grows to about 5.5 foot high. That's still pretty high for a small greenhouse, perfect in a polytunnel. It will do outside. It's a quick grower, and very sweet, but it will only grow well in a very sheltered spot in Northern Ireland. Once you get it on, give it a good push down with your finger down to the depth of your nail, so you're looking what, 3/4 of an inch really to get that on. So say they shouldn't just fly down. That soil should be nicely firmed so that you have a bit of resistance pushing it down, and then you can top it up with a little bit more soil. When you get that done and you can't see any more of the seeds, then it's time to water it. And for precision watering, it's hard to really beat the old plastic bottle yet again. Use it as a resource rather than a foe. Stick a wee hole on the top. I just use an old corkscrew, and then whenever you turn it over, you can actually squeeze that water in pretty precisely into each tube. Now you're watering from the top, so it's soaking up there, and that's where the seed needs to have that moisture initially. The root will grow downwards. The idea of the toilet rolls is that there's no base on it, so whenever you take that and you plant that into the soil, the root will continue to grow straight on down. I've placed it on a radiator to give it that bottom heat which it needs, because it's only the end of March, and it's really sort of mid-April crop generally. But happy growing and good luck.